What is up, everyone? It is Saturday night, and if you watched my basketball game, you heard me say at the end that I was going to break out some baseball. And that's what we're doing today. Tonight, it's late for me. It's like 6:45 p.m. It's almost bedtime here, but I'm going to play some baseball. So, quick backstory here. If you watched me play baseball a couple of weeks ago, you saw me play Cleveland 1987 versus Baltimore 1987. Even though Toronto was the first series of the season for Cleveland, when I opened up the Action PC Sports to use the manual entry, the Action PC Sports, the baseball, the 2026, to do the manual entry, Toronto didn't have a roster in there. I didn't know why. So I just said, no big deal. I skipped it and went to Baltimore. So today I was going to let's play a game. Let's go a little bit later in April and we'll play a game. And I tried to auto all the games. And when I got to Toronto, it just crashed. And I went, oh yeah, it doesn't have a roster. So I emailed Dave from Action PC, and in true style with these people, these game makers, I got an email in like 4 minutes. He just responded and said, here's a new file. You should be good. And I installed it, and we're good. Now, the only thing is I lost the games I played, but I only played one, so who cares? So what I'm going to do today is I am going to play the first game of the season now. I'm going to play the Cleveland-Toronto game that I wanted to play. I've already simulated the other games during this day, this April 6th or 3rd or 7th, whatever it was. Let's see, April 6th. I've already played the other games on April 6th. I'm going to play this one. And what I'm probably going to do is, the thing about 1987 is there was no interleague play. So I'm never going to see any National League teams. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to play Cleveland and Pittsburgh. I'm going to play the Pirates. I'm going to play their games and just simulate everything else. Now, this could take me years, but just like with my APBA football and my 1989 season replay, I'm in week 5 right now. It could take me years. I could never finish it. I don't care. This is what I want to do, or this is what I'm going to try to do. And if I fail, it's not the end of the world. So that's the plan right now going forward, is playing Cleveland and Pittsburgh and auto sim and everything else. And then we'll see if we can make it to the end of the season. And maybe we'll see. And Cleveland probably won't make the playoffs. I don't know what Pittsburgh, if they were any good that year or not. I'm guessing, wasn't that like a Bonds, Bonilla, Andy Van Slyke? They were pretty good, weren't they? I think they were. So maybe they make the playoffs. I don't know. But that's what we're going to do. So I've got the game ready here. You can see I've got the lineups already set. These match the opening day lineups in real life. And I'm going to try to stick with so if I go to my screen share here, I'm going to try to stick with the relievers that came in. So Doug Jones, Scott Bales, and Tom Waddell came in. And for Toronto, Mark Eichhorn and Tom Henke came in. Pinch hitters, Mel Hall was the first one off the bench. And for Toronto, it was Kelly Gruber. I'm going to try to stick to that. It doesn't mean I'm going to not use other players, but I am going to try to stick to that. Cleveland lost this game 7-3. If you guys remember from last time, my favorite player for Cleveland is Cory Snyder. And in the game that I did play with him against against Baltimore, he went 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. So let's hope that he does not disappoint me tonight. I noticed in real life he hit a home run, so we're going to see if he can do that tonight. So that is where we are with the baseball. I'm going to take a drink. I'm also using a new microphone. I'm not using the lapel mic, the wireless battery one, because the batteries the last couple weeks have died on me in the middle of games. I have this thing right here. So it means if I turn like this, you probably can't hear me as well. But I'm going to play in the baseball. I don't necessarily need to turn. I might have to turn this way, but not much at all. So I should be okay to go. So let's get started. I've only ever played this game full once. Not ever. In the last year, I've only played one full game. So I got to remember how to play. I know we're going to assign hot and cold hitters. I think I'm going to skip that today because it's the first game of the season. We won't have hot and cold. We won't have did the last team win or lose, last game did you win or lose? Clubhouse mood, sunny. I don't think I'm going to do any of that today. The Action PC does say that it's left to right wind, light rain. I don't think I'm going to do anything about that either. I don't really want to get into the stuff that I have to remember to do. I just want to see it on the card and we'll go from there. So we are going to start. It's going to be Tony Bernazard for the Indians up first. It's going to be Jimmy Key pitching for the Blue Jays. He's a pretty good player that year. Let's see what he did. He went 17-8 that year, 2.76 ERA, 261 innings. Oh my God. Pitchers don't get that in 2 years anymore. Wimps. 1.057 whip. Batting average against him, 221. Wow, he was really... How many strikeouts? Where's it at? 261 innings. Why don't I see strikeouts? Ks per 9. Well, K per 9 was low. I don't see strikeouts on here, which is kind of strange, but that's okay. 110 pitches is around what he does in a game, so we'll try to stick to that. Unless he's getting shelled early or pitching really well, we'll keep him in. And then for the Indians, it's going to be Tony Bernazard, Brett Butler in center, Bernazard at second, Butler in center, Julio Franco at short, Joe Carter at first, Andre Thornton the DH, Brooke Jacoby at third, Pat Tabler DH. One of those guys is not a DH. Andre Thornton, I think, is in left field. Well, we'll see. Pat Tabler is the DH, I believe. Cory Snyder in right, and Chris Bando is your catcher. For the Blue Jays, Tony Fernandez, Rance Mullinax, Lloyd Mosby, George Bell, Jesse Barfield batting fifth, Willie Upshaw, Ernie Whitt. Way down here at number 8, crime dog Fred McGriff. I don't know if he was a rookie or what this year. Yeah, he's a semi-prospect because eventually he's going to be up here somewhere. But he's batting 8th, and then Mike Sharperson is your second baseman. I think I have to pick 4 random umpires. Let's do that now. I got the pile of umpires right here, and we're going to say at home plate we've got, let's see if I'll recognize any of these names. Al Clark. Yeah, sounds familiar. At first base, we're going to have Ted Hendry. No. Durward Merrill. I remember Durward Merrill. He's going to be at second, and Larry McCoy is going to be out there at third. So those are your umpires for the game, and let us get started. So Tony Bernazard comes up to bat first. I'm rolling three dice, red, white, and blue, and then I've got the decider die in case I need it. And I'm really hoping I remember how to play. It's really not that complicated, if I recall, which is good. So here we go. Tony Bernazard is up first. Jimmy Key on the mound. And we are going to get a... Boy, how do you do this? You go lowest to highest? Yes. So it's going to be a 1-1-2. So is our pitcher a flash? He is a semi-flash. The decider die says no. Is our hitter a sad sack? He is not. So we're going to check with the scorer. Oh, I never saw that before. So you got to check with the score, and you got a fancy-dancy symbol here. And the thing I like about play is if you turn it over and you go here, pretty much every symbol's there. It's fantastic. I love the way play does their stuff. All right, so check with the score. There he is. Safe at first. Go to scorer. 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 Micro chart. Whoops. So the scorer micro chart is going to be somewhere in this book. There it is. Micro Scott scorer right there. And I believe we're going to roll 1 to 6. Yeah, we're going to roll 1 die. So we'll roll the red die. It's a 4. So error charge to shortstop or third base. Safe at first. Scorer says error charge to short or third. I don't know why it gives me a choice. Let's see. Does it say on here errors? Whoever has the most errors, if it's on here. Otherwise, I'm just gonna give it to this guy, Rance Mullinax. I don't see errors on here. I see E0. That's probably errors. Tony for E0. That's very strange. All right, I'm gonna give it to Rance Mullinax. So we're just gonna go like this. We're gonna say, let's see, first base plus error. No, we'll say I just want to go error. There we go. Error. And it's going to be on, let's see, our third baseman. And he's going to be on first. And I'm going to hit go. All right, there we go. So we got Tony Bernazard on first. If I go back to my screen here, you can see Tony Bernazard on first. I don't steal unless the stuff tells me to steal, so you're not going to see much of that. And we will go back to here. I know the stadium is not... I'm pretty sure the stadium is not correct. I really don't care about that. What does that say? Welcome to... I can't read what it says. Welcome to something park. I'm not sure. That's okay. All right, so back to baseball. All right, up to bat now with the man on first is going to be Brett Butler. Not Rhett Butler. Brett Butler. And Jimmy Key now pitching. So we're going to say runner on first. And we're going to go... Let's see. Do I have to... Is everything right here? So I did the scorer thing. Yeah. Okay. So back to this regular pages 4 and 5, the ones you use the most. Here we go. All right. A 3.56. This is Brett Butler. 3.56. Let's check the pitcher first. Same, meaning do they bat from the same? Oh, they're both lefties. Oh no, Jimmy Key's he's a lefty, and Brett Butler's a lefty. If so, it's a strikeout. So yeah, so it's gonna be a strikeout. So Brett Butler will strike out. So we'll go K. He stays at first. We'll hit go. We got one down. We got one on. And we've got Julio Franco coming to bat. Remember Julio? He used to bat way up here. His second hand, half of it was off the bat. And then in the crowd, we'd all go, Julio. All right, here we go. All right, Julio Franco. A 1-1-5 for Julio. Is our pitcher fresh? So fresh means something. I believe that's like the first 3 innings, they're fresh. 4, 5, and 6, they're semi-fresh. But if they're giving up like no runs, they can keep the freshness going. So we will say, yes, he is fresh. Pop fly 2. I get to pick. And I pick 2. That's center. So pop fly to center. Oh, no, it's an infielder. Pop fly to the choice of my infielder. So, well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a 4, so that's going to be second base. So we'll have him pop out to second. So pop out to second. Our runner stays at first. And we got 2 down. And we got Joe Carter. Joe Carter, semi-home run king, very eager, semi-whiffer, semi-active on the bases. All right. 2-4-6. Is our pitcher in control? He is in control. He is Janet Jackson. That is a ground out right back to Jimmy Key. And the Indians leave a runner on. So we'll go ground out towards G. The ground ball to the pitcher. That's going to be what, a 1-3. And I'm going to leave one runner on due to an error, but no hits, no runs, and no score. 1 man left on base. And we're going to go to the bottom of the first. We got Tom Candiotti, the knuckleballer, pitching to Toronto. So let's start with Tony Fernandez. All right, a 2-3-3. Is my pitcher an ace or a star? He is neither. Is my hitter a slugger? He is not. We're going to fly out to center. So we're going to fly F8, right? Is that what that is? F8. Fly out to center. All right, 1 down. Next up, Rance Mullinex. Let's do this. Let's do that, and then let's do let's do this. So Rance Mullinex now up to bat for Toronto. He had the error in the top of the first. A 1-2-4. Is my pitcher control? No, he is not control. God, he's our leadoff, and he's not any of these good qualities. Is my batter eager? He is not eager. So we're going to get a walk. And if he's active, he steals. He is not active. So Mullinex is going to walk. So we have a walk. And I think that's all I have to do, right? Yep, just go. Boom. So we got a runner on first. I'll go back to here, and I'll show you Rance Mullinex sitting on first base. All right. And we have Lloyd Mosby now up with a guy on first. All right, a 4-5-6. Is my hitter patient? He is not. We're going to fly out to center, but we've got purple or pink, so we're going to go to the team chemistry for the next guy. So we're going to go fly out to center. F8. Runner stays at first. Then we're going to go to this team chemistry chart. I really like that. It's interesting how they decided to do that. So it's because it's pink, fly out to center. That means for the next batter, I'm going to go to the team chemistry chart. I'm going to use that to determine, which is kind of interesting. So we'll roll 2 dice, and we're going to read them APBA style. No, we're not. We're going to go smallest to biggest. That's what we're going to do. So it doesn't matter. It is going to be a 25. You're always going to go smallest and biggest. So 25. And pitching team dissidence, no. Otherwise, fly out to right. So there you go. So both teams get a man on in the first, and both leave him at first. Leave him stranded. We go to the top of the second inning now for Cleveland. And that was supposed to be George Bell, right? Yeah, so now we're going to go to Jesse Barfield. And for the Indians, it's going to be Andre Thornton leading off. All right, Andre Thornton. We have a 3-4-5. Is our catcher iron? So let's see. That would be, is the Toronto catcher iron? He is not. Does our batter have a good eye? He does not. Oh, it's a strikeout. So Jimmy Key. I believe that's his. Is that his second strikeout? I think it is. So Andre Thornton goes down. K. Go. And is that his second strikeout? Let's see. I like to get his, 2 strikeouts. I'd like to get his, right there. So you have his real and his replay stats below it. Oh, cool. Okay, good. All right, so I can show you here. I think I can show you this, right? Over here on the left, you can see Brooke Jacoby. Oh, you can't see it. Underneath him is my pitcher. And you can see his real, just like you can with Jacoby, you can see the real stats for the year. And underneath that C under there, I guess it stands for current. Today, I don't know what it stands for, but yeah, that's what that is. All right, so we're going to go to, speaking of Brooke Jacoby, Brooke Jacoby's up now, 1 down, top of the second. All right, a 1-3-5. We're going to skip everything. We're going to the unusual result. I love a good unusual result, but it's colored, right? Yeah, so that looks black to me. So it looks like it's a black unusual result. And is that it right there? I think that's it right there. Event mini chart. Is that right? Is that how you do that? Red, black, red. Yeah. So I think that's how you do that. Wait. No. 1-3-5. Hold on. 1-3-5. Red 1. Maybe that's how you do it. Let's see. No. It's always confused. This part confused me. It confused me last time too. I'm pretty sure because it's black, I go here. We go to the ballpark qualities because it's black. So I'm going to roll 2 dice. We're going to read him the small number first. So it's a 22. Does this ballpark have artificial turf? I think it does. Toronto? So we got our ballpark qualities from 1987. Toronto. Yes, it does. It has artificial turf. Sharply hit ball caroms off the carpet for a single. Oh, man. So I think the runner probably advances 1 base. Let's see. 1-3-5, double play and granite, runners hold. Runners advance 1 base on hits, 2 bases on doubles. So, that's actually just a hit. I'm sorry. I was thinking there was a guy on base. I'm sorry. It's late for me. It's 7:06 now. I'm getting close to bedtime. I'm sleepy. All right, but I really wanted to play this today. All right, so we're going to go base hit for Brooke Jacoby. So he'll get a single off the artificial turf. And we have another inning with a runner on first. And we will go now to Pat Tabler, who is, he's playing first. So Andre Thornton's a DH. No, Pat Carter must be in left field. Thornton's the DH. Tabler's playing first. So Pat Tabler with a runner on first. All right, a 4-5-6. I think I just had that. Is our hitter patient? No. It's going to be a fly out to center, and it's a pink. So we're going to go to that next. So we're going to go fly out to center for the second out. So who is that? Pat Tabler going to hit one out to left. Or center, I mean. So fly out to center. Our runner stays at first, and then we're going to go pink. Team chemistry. The answer is going to be no, whatever it is. Roll 2 dice. All right, a 35. Pitching team dissonance. No. Ground out to shortstop. All right. So we'll have a 6-3 to end the inning, and the Indians leave another man on. And it's going to be bottom of the second inning now. Toronto up to bat. Wait, was that Cory Snyder who just got out? Oh, that was Cory Snyder. That's really disappointing. I didn't even realize it. All right, so we're going to have Jesse Barfield now up for Toronto in the bottom of the second. Candiotti back out on the mound. All right. Oh, look at that. The devil. The devil comes out. Is our pitcher an ace? I'm sure he's not. He is not. Is our hitter a sad sack? He is not. Uh-oh, deep drive. We're going to go to the glove chart. gold outfielder has a chance to make a catch, go to the glove micro chart. I think I'm guessing I roll 2 dice. So we'll start with the blue. And left fielder is the left fielder gold. Oh, geez, I was just trying to figure out who was playing left field. That would be Joe Carter. Is Joe Carter gold? He is not. So no. He leaps. Yeah, he's not. That's a home run. And boom, just like that, Jesse Barfield goes yard. And it is 1-0 Toronto. All right. Up to bat now, Willie Upshaw. All right, 1-0 Toronto. 1 hit on 1 run, 1 error for Toronto. And it's going to be Willie Upshaw playing first. A 4-4-6. Is our pitcher a star? He's not. It's always going to be no. Is our hitter a sad sack, a utility, or patient? Well, he's a semi-utility, and the decider die says yes, he is. That's a called third strike, and Tom Candiotti's going to throw the knuckleball across for that third strike, and he'll get the strikeout. All right, let's go to Ernie Whitt playing catcher. We got 1 down. 3-6-6. Boy, we're getting close to that devil again. All right, is he a pinch hitter? No. So we're going to have a fly out to center. So he will fly out to center. Fly out center. And we got 2 down. Let's go to the crime dog, Freddie McGriff. Batting 8th. Oh, a 2-2-4. Is our pitcher pitching at home? He is not. Candiotti is not at home. He's on the road. Is our hitter a slugger? He is a slugger. It's a double to left field. And we have a lightning bolt. What does the lightning bolt mean? Oh, home run legend. Advanced option. See rules. So is home run legend like a thing on the card? Okay, so home run legend. Advanced option. I'm not playing advanced. It's a double. It's a double to left. Or I think it was a double to left. Double. And we're going to go boom. So go. So now we've got Freddie McGriff on second base. And up to bat now is the 9th man in the order, Mike Sharperson, playing second base. 2 down. Oh man, we're getting close to these sixes again. 4-6-6. Does my pitcher have control? He does not. Is my hitter a home run king or a slugger? He is not. Difficult ground out. I get to pick the infielder. We'll just roll. And it's going to go to our... I'm not going to go to the catcher. We can go to the catcher. So it's going to be a 2-3 ground out. Chris Bando will make the play. So ground out. Oops, catcher. So 2-3, and that's going to end the inning. But unfortunately, if you're an Indians fan like I am, Toronto gets a home run from Jesse Barfield, and they take a 1-0 lead. Let's go to the top of the third now. And we've got Chris Bando leading off, our 9th man in the order here. And Bando, 2-4-6. Does our pitcher have control? He certainly does. That's a ground out to the pitcher. So Bando hits one right back to the pitcher. And Jimmy Key makes easy work of him. 1 down. Let's go back to the top of the order for Cleveland. Tony Bernazard. What did he do in the first inning? He grounded out? No, what did he do in the first inning? All I see is 0 for 1. I'm sure there's a way to bring that up, but that's okay. He's 0 for 1 so far. All right, a 2-4-4. Is our pitcher an ace? He is not. Is our hitter a champion? He is not. So it's a ground out to shortstop, but we've got a thumbs up. Let's see what the thumbs up is. Is he a whiffer? He is a semi-whiffer. Decider die says yes. That is a strikeout. Jimmy Key gets his 3rd strikeout in as many innings now as he takes down Tony Bernazard. And it is going to be left to Brett Butler now. Brett Butler, I think is he 1 for 1? Oh, he's 0 for 1. He struck out earlier. He struck out his first at bat. So let's go ahead with Brett Butler. Oh, a 3-3-5. Is our pitcher wild? He is not. Is our batter a sad sack? He is not. Single to right, stolen base. If he's stoic, he holds. So Brett Butler singles to right and steals second. So single and to right. I don't know if I put right fielder in there or not. I don't know if that matters. So we'll do that. And then we're going to go stolen base. I got to figure out how to do that. Can I just click on Butler? How do I do stolen base? There we go. Stolen base. And he's going to go to second. Boom. So Brett Butler goes to second. So we got a runner on second. It's a 2-2 count. I kind of like that. I like they put pitches in there. That makes me happy. It means the pitch counts is going up, which I like. Okay, so we got runner on second. We got Julio Franco up to bat in the 3-hole. Let's see what he can do. Runner on second. Come on, Julio. 3-3-5. I just had a 3-3-5. Is our pitcher wild? He is not. Is our hitter a sad sack? He is not. Single to right. Stolen base. Stoic holds. So on a single. Okay, hold on. No. Okay, so what are we doing here? Let's see. Runners advance 2 bases on any hit. And that's going to score Brett Butler. So we've got a single. Our runner on second's going to score. And let's see. First, I did that right. Single. Boom. And then we have a stolen base. So Julio, second stolen base of the inning for the Indians. We got it right back where we were. Runner on second. Joe Carter up to bat now. Chance to take the lead here with a base hit. It's a 2-4-4. Is our pitcher an ace? He is not. Is our hitter a champion? He is not. And we have a ground out to short, unless he is a whiffer. He is a semi-whiffer. Decided I says yes, and Joe Carter's going to strike out. Jimmy Key gets his 4th K of the game. But the Indians get a run back. And it's 1-1 going into the bottom of the 3rd. All right, let's see. I usually put like Murder, She Wrote or Perry Mason or something on my TV just so I have some moving pictures ahead of me. But there's a really, really fun riff tracks on right now. It's called Trucker's Woman. It's like a 70s trucking movie. It's really stupid. And I'm a big fan, so I have that on right now. In case you're wondering what's on my TV. What I look up at every now and then. All right, so where are we at here? We're in the bottom of the 3rd, and we're going to lead off with Tony Fernandez. A 3-4-5. Do we have an iron catcher? So is Chris Bando iron? He is not. Do we have a hitter with a good eye? No. So it's going to be a strikeout. So Candy Audi gets his 2nd strikeout. So we'll go, let's see, K. But we do have it in a, where's it at? Strikeout. It is blue. So that means we're going to go to the baseball right now chart for the next batter. So 1 down, and we're going to go to Rance Mullinex. Going to roll 2 dice. We'll go red and white. We'll read that as 44. Batter steps out of batter's box, timeout, then takes ball 4, base on balls. So Mullinex is going to walk. And he'll go to first. And we're going to bring up Lloyd Mosby now with a runner on first. And 1 down. 2-3-5. Is my pitcher wild? He is not. Is my hitter eager? He is not. So we're going to ground out to second. But we have an hourglass. Let's see what the hourglass is. Is he patient? He is not. He would have walked had he been patient. But instead, he is going to ground out to second. And we've got actually a runner on first. Is that a double play? So I rolled a 2-3-5. Fielder's choice on ground outs. Wow, so not a double play. So fielder's choice. So it's going to be, let's see, fielder's choice. Out at second, on at first. What did I do? What am I missing? Oh, which guy got it? So what was it? A ground out to who? Second. So it's going to be a ground out. So he's going to throw it to the shortstop, and they can't turn the double play. All right, let's go to, where are we at here? 2 down. George Bell up to bat. We have a 1-3-6 for George Bell. Is my pitcher an ace? He is not. Is my hitter a whiffer or cold? He is neither. Infield drama. Oh no, we've got some drama. Here's my infield drama right here. So let's roll 2 dice. I did it for the drama. A 12. Is my shortstop iron? And that is Julio Franco, and he is not iron. Otherwise, is he gold? He is not gold. Otherwise, batter safe at first on error. So we have an error on Julio Franco. And I believe, let's see if it says like how far. Let's see, what did I roll? I rolled something that ended with infield drama. I don't remember what it was. Oh, there it is. Was it? I'm guessing it was a 2-5. No, it wasn't a 2-5-6. Here it is. It was 1-3-6. So let's see. Runners advance 1 base. What about errors? It doesn't say. It doesn't say what to do on errors. So I'm just going to advance them 1 base. I'm sure it's here somewhere. I'm going to assume that it says somewhere. Yeah, so we're just going to advance in 1 base here. So we're going to say error on the shortstop. And now we have runners at first and second. We got 2 down. And Jesse Barfield, the man who hit the home run, is up to bat. So it's 2 on, 1-1. And we're going to go to Jesse Barfield. 3-3-6. Is my pitcher ace? No. Is he dynamic? No. Is my hitter a sad sack? No. Is he utility? Is he patient? Boy, he's none of those things. So it's going to be a single to center. Oh, no. Let's see. Runners advance 2 bases on any hit. We have a stoic runner on first. That's George Bell, and he is semi-stoic. Decider Die says he is stoic. So, read the note. See note below for stoic on first. There it is. Stoic on first advances on first base. Only advances to second on each single. So we're going to have our runner at second is going to score. George Bell's going to hold at second. And Barfield is now 2 for 2 with both runs batted in. So we'll go single. He's going to score. And he's going to hold at second. And it is going to be 2-1 now. Toronto getting that run right back. And we're at first and second now, and it's going to be Willie Upshaw. Candiotti, a little off here. I don't remember them. You know, the Indians weren't very good back then, but Candiotti, a little off. 3 hits, 2 runs, 3 hits. It's going to be Willie Upshaw. 3-5-5. Is my pitcher a struggler or is he gilded? Is he covered in gold speckles? He is neither. Is my hitter a champion? He is not. Ground out to second with a thumbs up. Is he a whiffer? He is not. So it's a ground out to second. And that's going to make it 2-1 after 3 innings now. Both teams with 3 hits. Both teams with an error. And we're going to go to Andre Thornton now against Jimmy Key. So Thornton trying to get something together here for Cleveland. Get that run back. Look at that, a 4-4-4. 2 away from my zip code. Is my hitter a scrapper? He is. Solid single to left field. So Thornton singles to left. So we got nobody out. Thornton on first. Brooke Jacoby now up to bat. 1-3-6. Is my pitcher an ace? He is not. Is my hitter a whiffer? He is not. Infield drama. Infield drama. Let's roll 2. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep these here. And I'll roll these two. All right, a 16. Shortstop. Is my shortstop gold? Tony Fernandez. He is not. Otherwise, sharp liner through short. Base hit, so Brooke Jacoby with the hit. And advancing, so 136. I think that's just one base on singles. Let's see. Yeah, one base on hits. So it's going to be a single. I think it was to center. And we've got first and second now. Nobody out. Pat Tabler up to bat. All right. We have a 2-3-4. Are there runners on base? Yes, we have plate drama. We have plate drama. Here we go. This is exciting. $45. Catcher, is he gold? I don't think he is. Ernie Witt is not gold. Otherwise, loses pitch in dirt. It's a passed ball. So what happens on passed balls? On results of wild pitch or pass ball, runners advance one base. Batter continues his at bat. All right, so we have a passed ball. Runners are going to move to second and third. And Pat Tabler's still at the bat. And then I have to go to the purple chart. I have to go to the chemistry chart next. So we're going to go to this chart. I'm going to roll 2 dice again. Still nobody out. 45. Batting team harmony, no. Ground out to my choice of infielder. Oh, man, we got to read this small print here. So it was a 4. So 4 through 6 base running. Runners advance one base on ground out. Runner on third scores on. So actually, that's going to be a hit. That's going to be a ground out, but he's going to score. So that'll be a fielder's choice. And I get to pick who I want it to be. Let's roll dice. It will be the pitcher. So he's going to ground out to the pitcher. So ground ball to the pitcher. But they're going to advance one base. Home and third. And it's going to be 2-2. And we got one out. We got a runner on third with one out. And it's going to be my boy, Cory Snyder. All right, Cory. You're 0 for 5 with me playing this game right now. You're my favorite player back then. You're pretty close to my favorite player of all time, except Jose Ramirez just loves Cleveland. And how can you not love somebody who loves Cleveland? Because it doesn't happen very often. So, here we go. Cory Snyder, give me a fly out. Come on. One down. All you got to do is hit it in the air. Look at, oh, it says runners hold on flyouts if it's a 1. Well, that's not good. And there's a 1. 1-2-6. Come on, Cory. Is my hit pitcher fresh? Yes, it's a line out to second. And the runner's going to hold. Come on. Cory Snyder stinks. So line out to second. Runner holds. And it's going to be 2 down. We're going to go to Chris Bando now. Still a runner on third. Brooke Jacoby. Bando 0 for 1 so far. It's a 2-4-4. My pitcher an ace. He is not. Is my hitter a champion? It's Chris Bando. There's no way. Ground out to short with the thumbs up. Is he a whiffer? He is not a whiffer, so it's a ground out to, what did I say, short? 2-4-4? Yeah, ground out to short. So they can't get that runner home. And it's going to be 2-2 now as we head into the bottom of the 4th. And our pitchers are both going to be like, well, actually, Key would have been semi-fresh. Candiotti now semi-fresh. Let's see, how are we looking on pitches for Candiotti? He throws 110. He's at 68 pitches right now. Okay, how are we doing here? So, bottom of the 4th. And it is Ernie Witt, yes. And we're going to go here for the Indians. Okay. 1-5-6. Is he a whiffer? He is not. We have outfield drama. All right, a 55. 55. Right fielder, is he iron? That is my boy Cory Snyder, and you know he is not iron. Otherwise, drive into the gap, handled easily. It's a fly out. So fly out to right. I need to find some old Cleveland Indians video of Cory Snyder so I can watch him play. And we're gonna go to the pink chart next for the next batter, the team chemistry chart. We have a 36. Batting team harmony, no. Otherwise, pop out to left. So just like that, we've got 2 outs. So Candiotti gets the first 2 guys. That was, who was that? That was McGriff. That was a crime dog. So Mike Sharperson now is up. Okay, so Sharperson. 2, 3, 4. Do we have runners on base? We do not. Do we have a hot batter? We do not. I'm not sure what makes a hot batter, but he's 0 for 1 so far. And we're going to have a pop out to third, so he's going to pop it out. So Candiotti's going to get him 1, 2, 3. We're going to go to the top of the 5th. And it's going to be Bernazard leading off. Actually, both teams now with their leadoff hitter. That's kind of weird. So it's going to be Bernazard leading off. We're at a 1-4-6. Is our pitcher a flash? He is a semi-flash. Decider Dice says, no, not this time. Is my hitter a champion? He is not. Ground out to second, but... we got that symbol. High error seasons only. I have no idea if it's a high error season or not. It does say if the league die 1 is red, fielder commits error, batter safe at first. How do you know if it's a high error season? Does it say somewhere? Like, what makes a high error season? I don't know. So I'm just going to play it. I'm going to play it like it says, and we're just going to have him out. But I'll have to look that up. So what was that? It was a ground out to somebody. 1-4-6, ground out to second. So the old 4-3. Whoops, ground ball to second. All right, 1 down. Let's go to Brett Butler. Brett Butler in this game, 1 for 2 with a strikeout. He's also scored a run, and he's got a stolen base. A 1-1-4. Is our hitter fresh? Decider Dice says yes. Ground out to short. And yeah, ground out to short. So 6-3. And finally, we'll go to Julio Franco. Julio. 4-5-5. Is our pitcher flash? He's a semi-flash. Decider Dice says no. Do we have a home run king? No. Ground out to first. So what is that, a 3 unassisted? Is that what you would say? And that's going to end the inning quickly for Cleveland. And we're going to go to the bottom of the 5th for Tony Fernandez. All right, so Tony Fernandez, what do we got for Candiotti? 78 pitches. So he can stay in there a little bit longer. So Tony Fernandez. It's a 2-4-5. Is my hitter a hero? He is not. We got to pop out to second, and it's red. So we'll go pop out to second, and we're going to go red. So what is red? That's player experience chart for the next one. So we're going to roll 2 dice. And this is going to be Rance Mullinex, who is an icon. 3-3. Oh, I'm sorry, we need 2 dice, not 3. 23. Is it a prospect pitcher? Oh, no. Otherwise, ground out to second. So 4-3. And it is going to be Lloyd Mosby. Lloyd Mosby, 2 for 2 in this game. 2 for 2. What's he got? Oh, I'm sorry. He's not 2 for 2. What is he? He's 0 for 2. He has a run scored, though. I think he got on because of an error. All right, so Lloyd Mosby. 2-4-5. Is he a hero? He's a semi-hero. Decider Dice says yes. That's a single out to left field. So first base out to left, and Mosby is on first. Let's go to George Bell. George Bell, the cleanup hitter. Pretty good player. He's got a lot of positive qualities here on his card. 346. Is he eager? He is semi-eager. Decided I says no. And we have a walk. And if he's active, he steals. But he is not active. So we have a walk. And then it's going to be the pink next. So we'll go walk. And pink. That's team chemistry chart. All right, 23. Is our pitching team harmony? No. Marginal pitch. Otherwise walk. Another walk. So he's going to walk also. Walk, space is loaded. What are you doing, Candy Audie? Up to 103 pitches. We're going to get somebody up in the bullpen here. Let's get up. Who was the first one to come out? It was Doug Jones. I guess that was before he was a closer. Because he was an awesome closer. Oh, wrong team. So let's get Doug Jones up. There he is right there. We'll just put him like right here. We'll just put him right there. He's up. He's off the side. He's right there. You can see him right there. So he's warming up in the bullpen. 2 on, bases loaded, 2 down, and it's Jesse Barfield, the guy that hit the home. Oh no, wait, Barfield walked. It's Willie Upshaw. Willie Upshaw, 0 for 2. 1-1-2. Is our pitcher Flash? He is not. Oh, he's semi-flashed. Decided I says yes. He strikes him out. Unless he has a good eye. He does not. So it's a K. So Candy Audie strikes out Willie Upshaw to get out of it. And holy cow. Big strikeout. And that'll end the inning. Toronto with 7 guys left on base now. Batting now for the Indians. Let's see. Jimmy Key has how many pitches? He's got 72 pitches. So he's doing okay. And it's going to be Joe Carter. 3-4-5. Is it an iron catcher? I don't believe Ernie Witt is iron. He's not. No. Is it a good eye hitter? He is not. Oh, we have a strikeout. So Joe Carter K's. Jimmy Key, how many strikeouts? That's his 5th strikeout now. 5.1 innings pitched, 5 strikeouts. And it's blue, so we're going to go to the blue one. That is baseball right now, blue. We'll roll 2 dice. We get a 44. Batter steps out of box, then timeout, then takes ball 4, base on balls. So Andre Thornton is going to walk. He's on first. Brooke Jacoby up now with 1 down. Jimmy Key's up to 82 pitches, so he's getting close. Let's see. So it's going to be Brooke Jacoby. 2-3-3. We have an ace or a star. Our pitcher is a star. That's a ground out to short. Is that going to be a double play? No, it's a fielder's choice. So fielder's choice to short. That's going to put Brooke Jacoby on base. Pat Tabler now up. With 2 down. 2-2-5. Is my pitcher a star? He is a star. We have a ground out to my choice of infielders. I'll roll 1 dice. I will get a 5. So that's going to be, is that the third baseman? Yeah, so we'll go ground out to third, and that will end the inning. And down to the bottom of the 6th here. And I'm going to go ahead and pull Candy Audie right now. So we're going to pull Candy Audie. So I think for the first batter, so Candy Audie goes 5 innings, gave up 1 run, 2 runs, but only 1 of them was earned. 4 hits, a home run, 4 walks, that hurts, and only 3 strikeouts. So we'll pull him. We'll bring in Doug Jones. I'm pretty sure when a relief pitcher comes in, they get something on that first, maybe ace. They get something on that first at bat. Let's see. I find relief pitching here. Relief pitching. I know it's here somewhere. Maybe it's on that It might be on that pitcher fatigue, warming up or relief. There he is. So, okay, so using this option will provide an extra level of bullpen strategy. In order for a relief pitcher to gain ace quality, he must have been warmed up first, which I did. You may warm up. So he's an ace. I believe he's an ace on his first batter. So Doug Jones is going to be an ace on his first batter, if it matters. And it's going to be Ernie Witt now hitting for Toronto in the bottom of the 6th. And we have a 1-2-5. Is my hitter a struggler? My pitcher, I mean, is he a struggler? He is not. So many there. Is he patient? Is the batter patient? He is not. So it's going to be a ground out to third. If he's a whiffer, he strikes out. He's not. So he's going to be a ground out to third. All right. So we're going to go ground ball to third. And there goes. So he doesn't have the ace quality anymore. And we're going to go to Fred McGriff. All right, a 1-2-2. Is my pitcher Flash? He is. That's a strikeout, but a good eye. A good eye, and he does not have the good eye quality. Would have been a walk, I believe. So it's going to be a strikeout. So Doug Jones will K. I forgot to take Candiotti out. Shoot. All right, so we got to do that. So we have one down. Okay, I forgot to take Candiotti out of the game. All right, so Candiotti's technically going to go 5 1/3, I guess. So let's see if I remember how to do this. Bullpen, and then we're going to go, let's see. Doug Jones, do I just double click him? I don't remember what to do here. Double click, enter him to pitch, yes. All right, I won't give him the ace quality just because I did it. I would have done it on the last one, not realizing it, so that's fine. All right, so Doug Jones now into pitch. He's got 35 pitches that he can handle. So I already did McGriff, right? No, McGriff struck out. So let me do that again. So 1-2-2 is my pitcher Flash. He is. So it is a strikeout. Okay, so I did that right. So we're going to go strikeout. Oh, how did I do that? Oh, there we go. I remember watching Dave play this game. Dave Gardner play this game. It had to be months ago that he played it, where you could not find the history of the batter in the current game. So I got it here. Maybe it's been changed or fixed since then. But if I go right over top here, I'll go here. My bad. Let me go there. So if you can see where my mouse is, it's right here, moving around all over. Right. So if I go here on Fred McGriff, boom, there's your history right there. So that's good. Okay. All right, back to my game. And that's going to be McGriff, and it's going to be a strikeout. All right, 2 down. And we're going to go to Mike Sharperson. We're in the bottom of the 6th, so we're not going to pinch hit anybody yet. Come on, dice. All right, so Mike Sharperson, 1-3-4. Gold catcher? No, Chris Bando's not gold. Champion hitter? Nope. Outfield drama. We'll roll 2 dice. 13. Center field iron. That is going to be Brett Butler. He is not iron. No. Otherwise, lunging catch. Batter lines out. Great catch by Brett Butler in center field to get him out. So we'll go line out. No, we'll go fly out to center. And that'll be the end of the inning. So Doug Jones comes in 1-2-3, kind of. I guess Candiotti accidentally stayed in for one extra batter. Jimmy Key, 88 pitches. So we're going to warm up somebody. So who was the first guy off the bench for Toronto? It was Mark Eichhorn. So Mark Eichhorn is going to warm up. So let's get him out. Do I have him? There he is. Mark Eichhorn is warming up now in the bullpen in case Jimmy Key gets in a little bit of trouble here. And it's going to be Cory Snyder, who is 0 for 2. He's 0 for 6 in the games I've played with him. Again, my favorite player. Very depressing. Really let me down there, Cory. All right, a 3-5-6. Is it pitching from the same side? I believe that. No, Cory Snyder's batting right. Jimmy Key is pitching left, so no. Is he a utility or a sad sack? Well, he's a semi-utility. Decider Die says yes, he is. He's going to ground out to short. So he is going to ground out to short. And we got one down. We're going to go to Chris Bando. Top of the 7th here. Chris Bando. 3-4-6. Is he eager? He is semi-eager. Decider Die says yes, so it's going to be a fly out to center. So fly out to center field for Bando. What are we up to? 95 pitches. So let's go back to the top of the order and Tony Bernazard. $256. Is he a struggler? He is not. Oh, wait. Is my pitcher a struggler? He is not. Okay. Champion or patient? He is neither. Infield drama. All right. All right. 23. Second baseman. Is he iron? Playing second is Sharperson. He is not iron. So otherwise routine ground out to second. And just like that was an easy 1-2-3 right there. So ground ball to second. It's going to be the top of the 7th, or the bottom of the 7th now for Toronto. The Take Me Out to the Ball game is currently playing. And we are, where are we at for, I missed where we were there. So it's going to be Tony Fernandez, top of the order for Toronto. And Jug Jones, 35 pitches. He's got 10 so far. So this was definitely before he was one of the top closers in the game. Okay. So we'll leave him in. Actually, wait, we're waiting. We're in the 7th. Yeah, we'll leave him in. We'll leave him in. Scotty Bales is the next guy. All right. So who are we at? Tony Fernandez. All right. A 1-2-4. Does our pitcher have control? He does. Janet Jackson style. It's a ground out to short. So 6-3. All right, that's 17 pitches. He's halfway there. Rance Mullinex, now up. 3-4-6. Is our hitter eager? He is not. Walk, and if he's active, he steals. He is not active, but he will take the base on balls. And that's his 3rd walk of the game. The guy's 0 for 1 with 3 walks. Jeez. All right, Lloyd Mosby now up to bat for Toronto here in the bottom of the 7th. And Doug Jones up to 24 pitches. I'm going to get Scotty Bales up. He's going to be your next reliever that comes in the game. There he is, Scott Bales. And pitching to Lloyd Mosby now is Doug Jones. 2-5-5. Is our pitcher a star? He is a star. That is a strikeout. And good eye, batter avoids the strikeout. He grounds out instead, but he is not a good eye. So Doug Jones is going to get a K. Boom. And it is going to be 2 down. Mullinex still at first. 27 pitches. So I'm probably going to see if I'll pitch him to one more batter here, see if he can get out of the inning. And it's going to be George Bell. All right, 2-2-4. Just had that. Is our pitcher pitching at home? He is not. Is our hitter a slugger? He's a semi-slugger. Yes! It's a double to left. Runners advance 2 bases. But we have a lightning bolt. What's the lightning bolt mean? Is he a home run legend? No. So we're going to have a double by George Bell, and we're going to have second and third with 2 down. Double. I think it was to center. Second and third, 2 down. And we're going to, what are we doing? Let's check the righty, lefty, loosey thing here. So, yeah, so we'll keep Doug Jones in for one more batter. Jesse Barfield, who is, what is he? He's got 2 hits. He's 2 for 2 with a run. He's got a home run, so he's got an RBI, 2 RBIs. Yeah, he's having a good day. So Doug Jones is going to try to get him out here. Second and third, 2 down, bottom of the 7th. 115. Is my pitcher fresh? Man, what does that mean for relievers? What does that mean for relievers? No. I feel like... See, he's in his second inning. I feel like he's still fresh because he hasn't hit his pitch count yet. No. I just don't know what makes a pitcher fresh. I feel like he should be because, he hasn't hit his pitch count yet. Although this would get him right to his pitch count. Pitch count. Well, I don't really know how to answer this one. I'm going to say he's fresh still because he hasn't hit his pitch count. Although, so you were 3 innings when you were 110 pitch. I'm going to say no, he's not fresh. Because, I'm going to say, let's say he's semi-fresh. And the decider die says, yes, he's fresh. Let's do that. Because 110 pitches for the starter. First 3 innings are fresh. Next 3 innings are semi-fresh. They hit their pitch count around that 6th inning. Which means they're not fresh anymore. So he is more than halfway through his pitch count, which is 35. He's at 30 right now. So we'll say he's semi-fresh. The decider die says yes. And that was a 115. So we'll say yes. It's a pop fly to an infielder of my choice. And it's a 6. That's going to be the shortstop. So he's going to pop out to the shortstop. And it's going to get, Doug Jones will get out of the inning. And it is still 2-2. Now, I will tell you one thing about when I play all these games, basketball, baseball, football, all these games, even the golf, I don't want ties. Like, I don't want extra innings. But I'll go to it, obviously. But, I want the game to be settled. All right, so we're in the top of the 8th. We're going to take Jimmy Key out. Jimmy Key went 7 innings, 2 runs, both of them earned, 5 hits, a walk, 5 Ks, pitched really well. And we're going to yank him. We're going to pull in Mark Eichhorn. So he's an ace to his first hitter, which is Brett Butler, our center fielder, because he was warming up. He has 25 pitches. So 4, 5, 6. Is our hitter patient? He is semi-patient. Decider die says yes. So that's going to be a walk. So he will walk his first batter, and Brett Butler goes to first. Let's bring out Julio. And maybe I should get a reliever up. Who came out next for Toronto? They only had a couple. Like Tom Henke was the only other guy that was a relief pitcher. But we're going to bring him out. Kind of Henke. Oops, wrong team. So we're going to bring out Henke. Wait, where are my pitchers? Right, he's right on top. There he is. He's the closer. Tom Henke. He's out there warming up. He's the closer, so I don't really want to put him in unless they're winning, but he is the closer. All right. Where are we at? We got Julio Franco, Brett Butler on first. Here we go. 2-3-5. Is our pitcher wild? He is not wild. Is our hitter eager? He is not eager. Ground out to second with an hourglass. Is he patient? He is not patient. And it's a fielder's choice on ground outs when it's a 2. That's the lowest number. So we're going to have a fielder's choice to second. And that means Butler's out at second. Julio Franco now on first. And Joe Carter up to bat with 1 down. Eichhorn is at 10 pitches. Again, 25 is right around his max. And we have a 2-3. I just had a 2-3-5, didn't I? Is he wild? He's not. Is my hitter eager? He is. Single through center. A whiffer batter strikes out. He's a semi-whiffer. Decider die says yes. Oh, he strikes out. It was a single, but he's a semi-whiffer, and the decider die says he's a whiffer, and it's going to be a K. Oh, that was a chance, too. 2 down. Let's go to Andre Thornton. Runner on first. And we are at 15 pitches. 3, 4, 6. Is my hitter eager? He is not. Walk. And if he's active, he steals. And he is not active. So Andre Thornton's going to draw a walk. What's he doing today? It's his second straight walk. He's 1 for 2 with 2 walks. So he'll walk. Where's that at? Walk. All right. So we got second and third. That is pitch number 23. And we'll leave him in for one more batter. It's Brooke Jacoby. Second and third, 2 down. See if he can get out of it. This isn't 2025 where they're only allowed to pitch to... I guess you have to pitch to more than one batter, right? I don't remember how the rules changed. 1, 2, 4 for Jacoby. Does my pitcher have control? He's semi-controlled. Decider die says yes. Ground out to short. And he gets out of it. And we're going to go to the bottom of the 8th now. We're going to pull Doug Jones. We'll bring in Scott Bales, the left-handed pitcher. Let's go to the bullpen. We're going to pull. We're going to put in Scotty Bales. There he is. Yup. All right. First appearance of the season for Bales. He's going to be an ace to his first batter since he was warming up. It's going to be Willie Upshaw, 0 for 3 today. Bottom of the 8th. Where was my pinch hitter? Let's see where my pinch hitter was in real life. And that would have been Rance Mullinex. Kelly Gruber pinch hit for Mullinex. And if I get to him, then I will do the pinch hitting. All right, so 1, 2, 4 for Upshaw. My pitcher have control. He's a semi-control. Decider die says yes. Ground out to short. All right, next man up, Ernie Whitt. Yeah. Ernie Whitt now. I feel like I should pinch hit for him. You know what? Maybe I will. He's a lefty. Against a lefty. Is Kelly Gruber a lefty? Let's see. And then I can bring in a new catcher. I can bring in this Charlie Moore. I never heard of him. Where's Kelly Gruber? There he is. He's a righty. So we're going to pinch hit. So we're going to bring in Kelly Gruber to pinch hit for Ernie Whitt. I'll just leave it like that because I'm going to have to put a new catcher in. So let's see. Toronto roster. And we're going to grab a hold of Gruber. Boom. And where are we at here? Whoops. How do I do that? How do I pinch hit for Ernie Whitt? I click that, and then I think I double-click Gruber. No. I think maybe I drag him. There we go. Boom. Wait, why can't I click it? Enter. Yes. So Gruber's going to come in and pinch hit. All right. And it's going to be against Bales, no longer an ace. 2, 5, 6 for Gruber. Is he a struggler? He is not. Oh, wait. Is my pitcher a struggler? He is not. Is my hitter a champion or patient? He is not. And we have infield drama. $45. Is my center fielder gold? That's Brett Butler. He is not. Otherwise, sinking liner falls in for a base hit single. So Kelly Gruber gets a pinch hit single. And we're going to go to the red chart to see what we do next. And that is the player experience chart. It's going to be Fred McGriff. He is a semi-prospect. We'll roll 2, and I'll roll a decider die. All right, 35. Is he an icon batter? He is not. Outfield drama. Uh-oh. Something's going on in the outfield. Let's pull those out. Let's get 2 more dice. All right, a 45. Is my center fielder gold? We've already determined that he's not. Sinking liner falls in for a single. Oh, man, so I got to figure out what to do here with my runner. So it's a 2-4-5 was the original roll. So let's see. Runners advanced 1 base on single. All right, so all that, and Fred McGriff's going to get his second hit of the day. And Gruber's going to stop at third. Or stop at second, I mean. So we got first and second. Mike Sharperson now up. And I got to warm somebody up here. Who was my next pitcher? Was it Rich Yet? Rich Yet. No, it was Tommy Waddle. Tom Waddell. So I got to get him warming up because apparently Cleveland's going to try to lose this game. So Tommy Waddle. There's some names. There are some names on this pitching staff, I'll tell you. I don't even have a Tommy Waddle. Here's some interesting names on this pitching staff for the Indians in 1987. Here, we'll just go through and you'll see. Oh, Steve Carlton. Yeah, that's Steve Carlton. Let's go a little bit farther down here. Oh, look, Phil Necro. I mean, there's some names here. All right, so I need a reliever who won't drive me crazy. I was going to bring in Rich Yet anyway, so let's put Rich Yet warming up. Bales has 85 pitches, so he must have done some starting that year. So he can play a little bit, but he's not pitching real well here. So we got first and second, we got one down, and we have Mike Sharperson up to bat. It's a 4-4-5. Is my pitcher a workman? He's a semi-workman. Decider die says yes, and uh-oh. Oh boy. We have a double. Although there's a symbol. Let me just see what that... Oh, batter has a Sigma rating. What the hell's a Sigma rating? I don't know what a Sigma rating is. I don't see it anywhere on his card. So we're just going to say double to right field. So on doubles, score on doubles. All runners score on doubles. And Scott bails out Toronto. As Mike Sharperson doubles home. Everybody. Oof. Boom. And the Toronto crowd goes nutty as it's now 4-2. And Tom Henke, the closer, is glad he decided to start warming up. And we're going to take out Scott Bales. That was not a good pitching for him. So let's bring in Rich Yet. I love these guys that have the weird names that start with Rich. I used to work with a guy. His name was Rich Guy. This guy's name is Rich Yet. I love it. All right, let's bring in Rich Yet. And Tony Fernandez, 0-for-4, comes up to bat. We got a runner on second. We got one out. All right, a 1-4-4. Yes, I'm disappointed. You can see the disappointment. Anytime the Cleveland team loses, I get disappointed. All right, is my pitcher a flash? He's a semi-flash. Decider says yes. Antonio Fernandez is going to go 0-for-5. He's going to strike out this time. And we got two down, and we're going to go to Rance Mullinex with a runner on second. I won't pitch hit for him since I pinch hit for Ernie Whitt. So we got a 2-2-3. Is my pitcher wild? He is not. Is my hitter a slugger or utility? He's a semi-slugger. Decider says no. So we have a single to left. If he's active, he steals. He's not. But is a batter going to score? Runners advance one base. So it's a short single to left. We got first and third now. And it is going to be Lloyd Mosby. LeLloyd Mosby with a first and third. Rich Yet has 110 pitches, so he did some starting too, so he can stay in for a little while. All right, a 5.56 from Mosby. Is my pitcher an ace? Certainly not. Is my hitter a sad sack? Definitely not. Double to right field. If he's active, he steals. He is semi-active. Decider die says yes. So holy cow, they're opening it up now. We've got a double to left. What do we got on that? So are my runners going to do what? Two bases, score on doubles. So another run comes home as the bullpen just not good. And actually, Mosby is now going to steal third. So he's going to get a stolen base. And it is 6-2. And we are on George Bell. 1-1-4. Is my pitcher fresh? No. Well, technically he is because 110 pitches. He's only thrown 60. So I'm going to say yes. ground out to short. That's kind of the parameters that I talked about earlier. So we'll just go ground out to short. I guess I'm probably not going to get my extra innings, which is okay. All right, we're going to bring in our closer, so Eichhorn, we're going to bring in a pitcher. So even though we're up 6-2, it's not a save situation. We're going to bring in our closer anyway. And that's going to be Tommy Henke. Starting with Pat Tabler. And who was the pinch hit for the Indians? It was for Bando. So we'll get Mel Hall out there when it's time for Chris Bando. And I got to put somebody at catcher. So hang on. So Toronto roster. I got to put a catcher in. And we're going to put in Charlie Moore. So we're going to take both of these guys out. Charlie Moore is going to go in to play catcher. Where's he at? Is he not even on the team? Wait, why don't we have another catcher? Uh-oh. I have someone by the name of Matt Stark, but I don't have a Charlie Moore. That's not good. So do I have another catcher here for Toronto? All right, so the catcher that's in the Action PC is not on my team. He's probably with somebody else. He's probably with somebody else. Let's see. So Witt caught the whole game. So if I go here. There's Charlie Moore. Oh, he was old. And he only played, he didn't play much. Well, actually, he played 51 games. Wonder why I didn't get a card for him. All right, so I got to put in, I don't have the other guy. So we're going to put in Charlie Moore and pretend it's the other guy. So we're going to put in Charlie Moore's card, but we're going to put in Matt Stark's name. Yes. Okay, then we got our catcher. Wait, what are we doing here? So it's going to be him. Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right, so that works for now. So we'll hit okay. All right, there we go. So, we got to put a new pitcher in too, and that is going to be Tom Henke. So bullpen, it's going to be Henke. And there we go. All right. Indians down 4, top of the 9th. Can they come back? Pat Tabler starts us off. All right, a 1-3-6. Is my pitcher an ace? He is for the first batter he faces, so that'll be a strikeout. Next, we got Cory Snyder. 0 for 3. 0 for 7 now. 3, 4, 5. Do I have an iron catcher? So he's iron. So Cory Snyder's going to draw a walk. That's funny that it actually went to the catcher on this whole weird catcher situation. So he'll draw a walk. So Cory Snyder's going to get on base. That's something. It's baby steps. And let's go to Chris Bando. So we're going to pinch hit. We're going to bring in Mel Hall to pinch hit for Bando. And we'll do this. We'll do what I did before. We'll go him and then him. Oh, I put that in the wrong place. He goes over here. There we go. All right. All right. So let's go. Let's see. Pinch hit. Cleveland roster. We're going to bring in Mel Hall. And he's going to come in and play for Bando as a pinch hitter. So, okay. All right. So Mel Hall, Cory Snyder on first. 1 down. It's a 1-3-5. Unusual result. It's black. So we're going to go to the event mini chart, ballpark qualities. I'm going to roll 2 dice. Is that right? Did I do that right? Red 1, yeah, because it's not a red 1, yeah. So I think we're okay. I don't know. All right, so I think I'm doing this. If I'm doing this wrong, let me know. You guys play this game. Let me know. 46. Is it a big ballpark? Toronto. It is for left-handed batters. It is considered normal. So no. Otherwise, home run king hits home run. Decider Die says, yes, he's a home run king. Mel Hall, 2-run shot. Pinch hitters are doing well. And it's 6-4. Wow, that's hilarious. Okay, let's go over to Tony Bernazard. What is he, 0 for? 0 for 4 with a strikeout today. That's amazing. All right, 135. Didn't I just have that? Yeah, unusual result again. And we'll go to the same ballpark chart. 45. Wait, didn't I just do that? All right, if it's a small ballpark, it is not a small ballpark. It is. Wait. He bats from both sides of the plate. Tom Henke is a righty, so he's batting lefty. So it's normal. So is it a small ballpark? No. Otherwise, any batter flies out to the warning track. So Bernazard is going to fly out to the track. And do I get to pick 45? I get to pick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's a 6. That'll be right field. So we'll say the right field warning track. He'll fly out. We're down to 2 down. And we are going to Brett Butler. Nobody on. Needs to do something here. 1, 3, 4. Geez, we almost had it again. All right, 1, 3, 4. Is he a gold catcher? He is not. Is my hitter a champion? He is not. Outfield drama. Holy cow, we're all over the place. So the drama in the outfield. 46 is my left fielder iron. That is George Bell, and he is not iron. Otherwise, running grab of hooking line drive. It's a line out, and that will end the game. Butler put something on it, but it was run down by George Bell, and we are going to finish up. We'll go here. 6-4 Toronto. Now, what's funny is, in real life, it was 7-3. So 10 runs, and the same team won. I mean, gotta like when that happens. I never want it to be exact, because that would be boring, but I love when it's close. Let's take a look at the box score here. You got Berners. Let's see. I mean, you guys can look at this. I don't really have a lot to say. Jesse Barfield and Mike Sharperson were the big winners, or the big ones here. Didn't somebody else hit a home run? Barfield. Okay, he was. Oh, we had a couple of doubles. 10 hits for Toronto. The Indians only had 6. Who did well for them? Mel Hall with the pinch hit home run. Pat Tabler and Julio Franco with the RBIs. Nothing much there. If I can scroll, I can't really scroll, so it's hard to see. Can I scroll this? Yeah, I can. There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, there's your pitching. So Candiotti, 5 1/3. Only 1 earned run. Doug Jones, 1 2/3, nothing. Scott Bales, the loser. A third of an inning, 3 runs. And Henke came in and gave up 2. Jimmy Key, though, 7. Wow, he didn't get the win. That's right, because it was 2-2. So Jimmy Key, 7 for 2 runs. Eichern goes 1. He'll get the win. And that will end it. So let's see what we can do with this thing. I don't know what we do here. I have a button that I press. Is it the bottom? Complete. What do we do here? Do we hit OK somewhere? Or do I just close it? So I just close it. Okay. And then what happens? All right, there we go. So there's where I am right now. So this is after 1 game. So Cleveland 0-1, Toronto 1-0. So if I go back to play, I don't think the Indians play in the second day, April 7th. Yes, I'm going to play through. I'm going to play all these games. Boom. Let's just play through April 7th. All right, so all the games now on April 7th are done. So let's go back now. Let's see what we can look at here. So down here we have our standings. Houston 2-0, Los Angeles 0-2, Chicago, New York, the Mets both 1-0, and in the AL East, so you see what's going on there. So if we look at the next day, so Cleveland plays Toronto. So I'm not sure if I'm going to play these or if I'm just going to auto them. I have no idea what I'm going to do yet, but I'm curious about stats. So what can I do here? Batting leader. So again, this is literally through 2 games from some of the teams. Keith Moreland and Alan Ashby with 3 home runs each. Jesus. Moreland with 9 RBIs for the Cubs. Wow. Where's my batting? Give me the stats that matter. Look at Eric Davis. He's probably 1 for 1. Canseco's in this thing. Okay, Tony Gwynn. Okay, there are a lot of players I'm recognizing. Pitching. We got wins. You got saves, shutouts, strikeouts. Tom Browning, Mark Langston. Okay. All right, there you go. That's it for this game. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I might just simulate the next 2 of the series and go on to the next team they play, which is Baltimore, or just play all 3 games. I'm not sure yet. So thanks for watching, everyone. 2 videos in one day is always fun. Tomorrow it's Quick Decks Football, 1980. Probably Browns versus whoever they play. So you're going to see the Cavaliers, the Indians, and the Browns on consecutive days. So that's kind of fun, for me at least. Have a good one. I'll talk to y'all later.